platforms. We are broadcasting. We have one platform. We're actually going to assume after 2 that they're all ready. Okay. So welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting with the username, the same one everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music, on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. For the time being, not on Haps after their recent format change. We're waiting a little on that. I am a singer-songwriter amongst a number of things I do. I do mostly modern American folk on this here acoustic guitar. Hi, Sky. How are you doing? How are you doing? How's your sleep been? I remember last time you were on hearing more about your difficult family situation. How are things going? I hope okay. I hope, not as bad as it can be. I have a new song today. I actually played it and sort of snuck it on one time. I didn't finish introducing. So I do modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some bluesy songs and some vocal looping songs. And I'm going to do my new vocal looping song today. I did it. I had a sneak peek on a very quiet broadcast a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to do it again more officially tonight, even though I haven't practiced it since then, so it might still be rough. Oh, good. Not good that you've been having struggle sleeping, but everything's relatively good. Sounds like not unusually bad. That's good. Having a little bit of trouble here with my window. Hold on a second here. What's happening? How am I? I'm okay. I'm doing pretty decent. We just kind of had a little bit of agonizing in our family about whether to get together with someone for Christmas, and we decided, or my birthday and Christmas, and we decided not to. We're a little nervous about one of the exposures they routinely do, and then there wouldn't really easily be enough time for waiting 5 days, then having one of the good, reliable PCR tests done. And they could go through all these extra efforts they would be making, and then after all that, not even get the test results in time. And so, there's other factors, but it basically comes down to that mainly. So, kind of relieved to have made the decision, but I was more sad before, but after feeling so much stress about how it would work for a week, right the moment, I'm feeling mostly relief. I'm sure I'll feel sad again at some point, but we have had some excellent virtual connections, so I'm hoping there that okay. Oh gosh, yes, Sky, please don't let me keep you up. Oh my gosh. Well, should I do my new song right off then? That's it, Sky, and it's tough. It's tough as we get moving along this path of healing. It's difficult or not healing, of like COVID as it keeps evolving. It's difficult to decide, when to do what, when not to do something, it's just tough. It's just really tough. Hi, Carrie. You would love to hear it. Okay. The world's took a turn now. Everything's strange. Exactly, Sky. Everything is strange. Carrie, I'm sorry. I'm fooling around with my windows. I'm having some window issues, but it's okay. I'm trying to get my chat window open. No, I didn't want to open FL Studio. Oh, dear. I hope I didn't just do a bad thing. I was talking with Sky about how we had a little bit of agonizing for a little while in our family around a question of whether we wanted to have somebody out of our household over for Christmas and do we're a little uncomfortable with one of the exposures that person routinely does. And so we wanted to have them do a test, and they were willing to do that, but it's very crowded getting tests right now. It's it's tough to get them and get them back in time, especially a PCR test, which is the best kind. And that's probably the kind we would want. So we ended up deciding not to, and I think it'll be a relief for everyone. It would have been really stressful to, like, with how many people want to get tests done right before Christmas. It's, you know, they can take between 1 and 7 days, the PCR test, to get back, and it depends on backlog. Well, let me tell you, the day before Christmas, it's gonna be backlog. I know, it's the new normal. It's the new normal. I hate that. I hate to think that, but it's hard to see how we're going to get to the level of vaccination. The latest I heard was we need 90% plus vaccination rate to get to herd immunity via vaccination. But I'm thinking what we're going to end up with is maybe 70 to 80% vaccination and maybe 10 to 20% immunity through people getting COVID. People who aren't vaccinated a lot of times getting COVID multiple times. And maybe between the two of those, eventually we'll get to where we have low transmission rates in most of the counties. Right now, it's still high or substantial in most of the counties. At least I believe it is. Definitely in our county, it's substantial. It was high. That's the highest possible level of transmission rate. Stressful times. And we're also I'm feeling a little stress on behalf of somebody else that I care about who's older, who I'm afraid might get indirectly exposed. So it's the COVID. There's always one or two COVID concerns going on, probably in everybody's life, in the back of their mind, something going on related to COVID, some family member or themselves they're concerned about, or somebody who they're not getting along with because of disagreements about COVID or something. All right, let's do my new song. Let's do that. So Carrie has already heard it. Carrie is the one who got the sneak peek, and we're officially debuting it today, pretending that other sneak peek did not happen. Just realized, where is it? I just realized I thought I put it in my music folder, but I'm not sure I did. So give me a second. I don't think I did. What did I thought I had it electronically, though. Maybe not. Okay. It's called Judgment Free. I do not have it in my music folder. I have it here. Wow, Sky. Aw, thanks, Carrie. Thanks. Aw, shucks. Yeah, it's there are a lot of hospitals that are dealing with extreme. I'm so confused because I really don't know where I put this last time to be able to see it. I mean, I don't. Oh, this isn't the right song. Sorry, guys. Oh, I know how I did it. It's in my notes app. That's what. Okay, because I was like, God, what? I had it somehow on my tablet. I don't want to know what's new in notes. I want to do my song. Eventually, we're gonna get this out here. My gosh. Shame. Sorry for the. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Golly gee. All right. So first we need our key, D3 and G3, because this is a looping song. So that means, so we're going to do this up front, in part because Sky needs to get some sleep and would like to hear this new song, and so we're gonna front load it. Plus, when you make a broadcast title say new song, you can't really wait, that doesn't work. D3 sharp and G3 sharp. Huh. If I, all right. All right. So this one's going to be, all right. This is going to be a little rough just because this is literally the second time I've ever done it on here. And I just recently changed the tempo, so please be forgiving. All right, here we go. I don't know why it's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? All right. Sorry, guys. Sorry for it's gonna play. I told you it's a little rough. Okay, here we go. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with good, not going with bad. No right or wrong, no shame or shut. Not gonna judge or blame. You're the ways to win-win with empathy. Saying this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, yeah, no shame or shut. Not gonna judge or blame. You're middle ways to win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, oh, no shame or shut. Not gonna judge or blame. You're middle ways to win-win with empathy. I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know where everybody's trying to meet and show you new ways to meet your needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shut. Not gonna judge or blame. You're middle ways to win-win with empathy. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Judgment free, we can do it, you and me. Now someone just won't meet my needs. I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing, and seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shut. Not gonna judge or blame. You're middle ways to win-win with empathy. judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Yeah. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. I haven't quite figured out the ending yet. I'm still experimenting with the ending. So that's it. It still might be a little bit of fast, like when we listen to it afterwards, when I say we, my family and I, we felt there was a little lag in the anxiety and defensiveness verse. And I think it's because there's so many words that I'm cramming in there that there's inherent lag. Thank you, Carrie. There's inherent lag in the system here, because with the vocal looping, when I'm singing in here, it's going through all the stuff to get through to my digital audio workstation, and then the looping comes back to my ears, and then I'm adding on the vocals on top of that. There's going to be a little lag, like it's never going to be as crisply on in terms of me syncing my singing with the background as it would be if I had other people here looping. I had other people here doing the vocals in the background live in my ears, like it was all coming through to you guys at the same time. So there's an inherent lag in the system with any of these vocal looping songs, but the faster the tempo I set for the song, the worse that can get. And I'm still not sure if this is as slow as it needs to be for some of the verses. But it's a hell of a lot better than what I had before. I had it like 10 BPM higher, and I could not make it sync for the life of me at all. So it's a very fun song. Thanks for listening. And let's do another. I'm glad we officially got that out as the new song. Let's do what I had in mind was My Boys, You Always Knew, and That Brand New Day. However, if there's a request, I'm open to hearing that for sure. And I do want to remind folks of the opportunity to follow and share the broadcast so that other people hear about it and they can follow too. As far as following, you have all of these choices. I would hold off on Haps for the time being. I'm not sure I'm going to go back there or not. They've had some formatting changes that aren't quite working for me. But Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube are all good options. Especially Twitter, because that's also a place where I make announcements, so you won't miss those. Just be sure wherever you follow that you tell the app that you want to get all my notifications, and you tell your phone that you want to get notifications from that app. Simply put. Otherwise, even if you're following, you'll never hear from me. All right, so let's do oh, I see. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do Train at the end, because how I have this is not, there's no nice upbeat song at the end. So that's no good. That's no good. We can't do that. All right. What I think I'll do is My Boys. Then I'll do My Boys, and I will do That Brand New Day. And then Train. How about that? All right. So My Boys is a song about my two sons when they were little. And still describes a lot about their personalities a decade plus later. I took great care, and I know my boys very well, my two sons. and very close to them. So it makes sense. And I took quite some time and took quite a bit of care with the song as well. So, all right, here we go. Here we go. Oops. Oh, that's weird. I'm still waiting for my cord, Carrie. Supply chain issues, right? Maybe that's it. I don't know. When Elliot smiles, his light it fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through. Dr. Seuss stories and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. They sit, heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, both to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Song about my two sons when they was little. Let's see, how old were they? They were just turned 5 and about to turn 10. Wow. And now they are 17 and 22. Wait a minute. 22. Oh dear. Are they that old that I'm forgetting their ages? Holy smokes. What? 20. Yeah, 22. Gosh, jeez. Don't tell them that I forgot. Don't tell him. Okay, so let's do, what did we did a little change up there. I think we were going to do That Brand New Day and then Train Train. So this is a song about, it's a totally different song. Still pretty simple song, but totally different kind of topic about seeing eye to eye, or trying to see eye to eye, when you have different opinions about how the world should be. When we talk about change in the world, well, we don't have to agree, but maybe I could learn from you and you could learn from me, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. Knowledge, it is emergent, that's what they say, so let's learn something new each and every day, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs. And so, oh, did I do The Knowledge is Emergent? I did. Did I do that one? I think I did. And if we search with open minds, we just might see the same signs. And so choose the same paths more and more of the time, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And so that we all can come together, I hope we avoid judgment and look for solutions for the 100%, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. And maybe, just maybe, if we reach out and we speak about those changes that we seek and help others do that too, why, we can make it through, so that one day at a time, step by step, we can climb and we can find our way to that brand new day. Now it may seem much, much too hard, even hopeless at times, but together we're unstoppable. A better world is possible, so one day at a time, step by step, we can let us climb, so we can find our way to that brand new day. Saying one day at a time, step by step, let us climb, so we can find our way to that brand new day. Yes, I was thinking about COVID when I was singing that one. Just, there's so many differences in our sense of what's really true, even though knowledge is emergent. So we can learn something new each and every day. And if we search with open minds, and by open minds, I mean open scientific minds. So I don't mean open minds to every wild, idea from sources that don't meet that need for credibility or reliability based on past track record, and based on just certain measures of how much vetting goes on with that particular source. I don't mean listening with open minds to any and every person with an opinion, but I mean open minds, being willing to hear something that's maybe at odds with our own beliefs, our own cognitive biases, our own desire to have X be true. If we're hearing Y, it's so easy to fall into like logical fallacies around COVID. Like, well, I haven't gotten it so far, so therefore I'm not likely to get it. It's like, and this is not just about COVID, but for some reason with this song today, I was thinking about that the world would be so much better if we were, at the very least, we could agree on this similar set of facts, and then maybe we might have different preferences in response to those facts, like different levels of risk aversion. But if we can't agree on what the risks are at all, like night and day differences of opinion, that becomes more difficult. This song was written at a more optimistic time. It was written, the one I just sang was written in 2012. So it predates our last administration and all the division that's happened since then, although I'm sure there was division and differing sets of facts that people relied on or believed in. Different sets of opinions, but maybe it just wasn't so obvious, and it wasn't around something so life-threatening. Anyway, so wow, could it be that we're already at the end? This has kind of gone by so fast. It's already 6:16 though, and I did get somewhat of a late start. So before we do the final song, we're gonna take it out with Train. By the way, Carrie, if you feel like sharing how you're doing, you certainly can. I'm always curious how you and or Lily are doing. You don't need to if you're busy with other things, and anyone else. I see there are a number of people on. I unfortunately cannot see anything other than comments. So I can't see hearts and likes and all that stuff given on the other platforms. Certainly you're welcome to do it. I'm sure it will up me in the algorithms. It's a good thing. But I can't see you and say hello or give you a shout out unless you say hello. And it's okay if you don't want to, that's fine. But I just want to let people know that. I think sometimes people don't realize that. With this simulcasting thing, unless I open every single platform and have a data overload on my system, I'm relying on this merge chat area. So unfortunately, but I do come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, if not a bit later. And I don't come on weekdays. And I'm here to sing you my songs. Mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but also some bluesy songs and vocal looping songs. Just did a new one at the beginning of the broadcast. And now we're going to take it out with Train, which is my one kid's song that I do on here, which is pretty fun. So Lily has all the energy in the world. I think she took mine. I'm feeling old and tired. Aw, big hug, Carrie. She took yours. I'll bet in a way it's energizing being around a little kid, but it's also that contrast can make you realize, oh, I didn't realize how much I had wilted. I think we all feel that way around our puppy. It's like, oh, Oh, this is what youthful energy looks like. Not like all four of us sitting around on our computers or whatever. All aboard. Here we go. Get on that train. We never can. We always miss it. This music train is leaving the station. Like it or not. That's all we can do is try to get on board. Here we go. Her brother's girlfriend, mom and dad, and the cat. Where did she get that from? Is she watching some kind of cartoon where there's like, you know, little depictions of sheriffs arresting people? What have you done, Carrie? What did you all do? What are you guilty of? Or what are you accused of, I should say? Guilty until proven innocent. Make sure. I wish I was a criminal defense attorney, but I'm not. Sorry, Carrie. Make sure you get a good one. The whole family, I mean, gosh. What would Lily do without all of you? That's so cute. I could just see, you're under arrest. I haven't gotten to see her speak. Do we get any videos? Sheriff Callie and her mom watches Bones. Oh, God. Callie, Sheriff Callie. Bones. I don't know about Bones. I'll have to check out Bones. What is Bones? Let me see. Bones. Bones show. It's an American crime procedural drama comedy drama created by Harlan. Cute. Is that Bones a real baby on the show? Oh gosh, okay. I'm getting too in the weeds now. I was like reading all about the show. No. Callie is a cartoon cat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So she calls herself Sheriff Callie. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, that's super cute. I just hope you guys all don't go to jail. Lily maybe being short-sighted about this. She wouldn't have anybody to care for. That'd be really bad. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. That's okay. Carrie. You're typing fast. You don't want to end up being blocked out because I'm going to sign off soon. Love to you from me, Carrie, sending you youthful energy that I have to borrow from our puppy. I know that feeling for sure. It's like having that contrast is what makes you go, oh, geez. Hang in there. At least you've got Lily to borrow some energy from. She's stealing yours, though, you said. Oh, that's not going to work. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks, Carrie. Please, if you're new, do consider following. These are all your options. Tiffany TLC Music is the username everywhere. Hold off on Haps, but especially consider Twitter because I make announcements there too. And I hope to see you live when you can, replay when you must. And hope to see you soon. Thanks, Carrie and others. Let me find my off button. I always say goodbye before I found it. Okay, bye everyone.